Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good morning and happy Tuesday. And for anybody who is overseas, um, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever time you're watching this. I wanted to start reviewing a couple comedy films that I absolutely love, and that's the Bill and Ted films. And I'm going to be starting off with, of course, the first film, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. So, the plot itself is pretty simple. Bill and Ted are these two friends who have this dream of becoming these big time rock stars. And unfortunately, at the moment, they are failing their history class. So they are eventually one night visited by this man who is from the future, Rufus, who is played by George Carlin, and he basically tells Bill and Ted that they have to pass this history test, and basically shows them that um, in the future, they become these big, well-known musicians, and they bring world peace to the world. So, Bill and Ted take a phone booth and travel to different periods in time, to get some of these big, important people throughout history, like Genghis Khan, Joan of Arc, Billy the Kid, Abraham Lincoln, Napoleon, and that's pretty much. I don't want to give away too much of the plot for those who haven't seen it, but that's pretty much how the plot is. It's a fun movie. The chemistry between Alex Winter and Keanu Reeves, who play Bill and Ted respectively, are great. This is, Keanu Reeves. One of his earlier films. I believe it might be his first. But Alex Winter, is coming off the success of The Lost Boys, and yeah, it was released, I think, in 1988. Don't quote me on that, but I do believe. And it's basically has everything that you would expect for a 80s comedy. The music, the clothing, just the style of it. It's just a fun movie, and I've always had a good time with it. George Carlin, fantastic as always, one of my favorite comedians. I think his performance is great in this as well. He doesn't have a whole lot of screen time, but for the time that he does, it works just as well. And I like that they go throughout these different periods of time, but you know, meet these interesting, you know, history, these people in history, and the actors who portray these characters, like Napoleon and Abraham Lincoln, I think do a really excellent job, to say the least. And it's a fun movie. There's not a whole lot that goes on with this, and I just feel like it's one of those movies that you need to check out if you haven't seen it. Would highly recommend it. And yeah, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. It did end up launching, of course, as you guys can tell, two other sequels. I can't speak, still trying to wake up. And eventually, because of the success of the two films, even the first film, it would go on to launch a animated series that would have a toy line and a live action series. So and comic books. So Bill and Ted had a great success. Of course, we also got a video game for the NES. So yeah, it's pretty interesting that this kind of in today's standard, you would think it would be like one of those straight to home video releases. But yeah, so that's my review for Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and if you did, then give it a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and hit that notification bell so you guys are notified when I upload a video. We're getting close to the 200 subscribers mark. Right now I'm at, I believe, 179, so we're 31 subscribers away, and definitely stay tuned for the next review, as I will be reviewing Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. And then after that will be Face the Music. So until next time, guys, take care, and I'll see you in a future video. Peace.